Hey guys, here it's Will with another. Today we're going to be looking at a model I've been looking at for a long time. It teases me every time I look at the shelf, and for some of those who are especially early war friends and stuff like that, are French fanatics, you like your French and early Blitzkrieg Germany, I got something special for you. Those who may have seen it, I've done a video on the mouse, and please forgive the fan noises, the other noises here all around us. It's middle of the day, where it's that nice temperature between where we can actually do stuff before the sun hits really hard and we have to get prepared for the night. So there's going to be a lot of noises. I'm sorry about that, it's just how it is. But I've been looking at this model again every time I've been coming to my local game store, and I just have to have it. I have the mouse. Now I have this, so when I play some conflict, I have my big, heavy dreadnought of tanks that I can now fight each other with. And this is, without further ado, Char C, I believe. Big old battle tank from Warlord Games. So this thing here is about $100 where I am. It is huge. They're enormous. It comes in 2 bags. Here's the treads themselves next to my hand. Ooh. It's a little blurry, but oh well. There you go. So this thing is huge. It's just solid resin. Then we have our metal barrels and smokes stacks and tow hooks, and our turret and our small turret. Because this thing's so huge, I'm gonna go and build this. We're gonna then pull it, take a look, and we're going to basically review this thing. When I come back, we'll have that all cleaned up. It's gonna be probably a mess, but we'll see how that goes. When I come back, we'll review it. Okay guys, we're back here. We have the tank now built. This thing is massive. It is the size of at least 2 Panzer IIIs, side by like front to back. About as wide as a Churchill. And it is a chunky, resiny boy. Bonk. It comes with 4 major parts, or well, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the guns, so 6 major resin pieces. And the gun itself, I have not primed this yet because it's going to take a lot, so it's hot out, so I'm not going to do that right now. There we go. So look at this, we'll have the pictures up again. So this thing is amazing. Again, being your large tank, there's a command version and a regular version. You'd only ever want to take this as the command version. Again, unless there's FAQs that's been updated. I've yet to see, but here we go. We're taking the looks at the rules. This is on page 25 of the Armies of France and Allies. At least this version of the ruling is. We're looking at the command version. And what we have here is starting at our points like we normally do. Inexperience is coming out at 257, while your max is coming at under half the cost of a Tiger, which is a King Tiger, which is 333 or 333, which is fair. This thing's kind of like their version of a King Tiger. But anyways, it's coming with base 1 turret-mounted light howitzer, which is this. We have our front. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 MMGs, each of these covering arcs here, here, and the one in the front. And then we have our rear turreted one. So basically you have 360 MMGs. And with how you angle this thing, at least each turn, you should be, unless they're behind you, you should be shooting at least 2 MMGs a turn. So just like having a coaxial, basically. This is how they make up, is having a coaxial for this front turret. And then you have your damage value, which for the commander version, I don't know what it's supposed to. It's a super heavy tank. So there may just be a running error, there might be an FAQ that fixes it, but it should be a 10 plus armor because it's a heavy tank. You know, take that as you will. You have your 36-inch range MMGs all around. You have your howitzer, which is a light howitzer, which can be either used direct fire or your range, your indirect fire. You have, which is 2-inch HE. Command vehicle, so you can add +1 morale to itself and other friendly vehicles around it. You have your HE pen, howitzer. It's slow. It is a slow tank, like every other French vehicle. Though, unlike other French vehicles, it doesn't have, like weak sides or riveted construction, stuff like that. This is one of your only normal tanks like that. But besides that, basically how it is. It was pretty simple to go together for being a large tank. It is a bit wobbly no matter what you do, just because it is such a heated tank. If I cut the nubs off here, and I would recommend cutting the nubs off and building this on a flat surface and just holding it, because as you can see, it's got some gap there. You could put this on a cardboard base. This is definitely a centerpiece. I would put it on a thin rectangle base from, like, old fantasy Warhammer. Maybe have it kind of going over a rock there. That's probably what I do. But besides that, it is a nice tank. I don't want to risk ripping it apart to rebuild it, but I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it onto a base and have it kind of going over some rocks and stuff here. Maybe just glue some rocks on there. But yeah, with that, guys, we're going to go. Thank you for checking out this video. I am super excited to paint this thing on stream, and it's going to be an airbrushing dream. So with that, we'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully you enjoyed this quick look at the Charc C. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Click the video. Click it. Click the video. You know you want to. Click it.